Yo, what's up? It's day two. Um, I'm Edlo, and it's time for the daily yap. So, what I want to yap about today, and just get off like my mind and what I'm thinking of, and just what I want to express, is my friend. He will bring it up, like if we talking, like he'll like say it every once in a while. But this one time he said it, and he said like your friends that you hang out with like change you. You get influenced by them. And I told him, I was like, I'm Eddie though. I don't think I get influenced by people. Like I don't let my friends influence me. I'm who I am as a person. And then he told me, he was like, nah, you wrong, bruh. You get influenced. Like you may not seem like it, but you do. Like you definitely changed ways because of your people you hang out with, your friends. I was like, yeah, whatever. And I shook it off. And I was thinking about it. I was like, yo, he's right. Because I was thinking, going through past videos and past photos and talking to my abuela about it. Like, when it's crazy how true that statement is. Growing up, like, it was always just me and my brothers. And kind of we did our own thing. Like, we all acted the same way because we grew up. Like, we like, hanged out with each other 24/7. Like, we had our own differences, but, like, people will mix us up because we acted like just the same. And then comes middle school, and that's when I started like actually like experimenting with friends and stuff. And I changed, like kind of in the bad way. Like I was like just bad. Like I just had like bad habits, and I got those bad habits way before I started hanging out with them. But I didn't know it was a bad habit until I started hanging out with people, and people started telling me, and I was Edlo. Like I was someone you did not want to be around because I was just very weird. But I didn't know. I just thought that was me. And it's just weird. And then comes 2020 when everything shut down. It was the end of my 7th grade year. Like, and throughout my whole 8th grade year, I stopped hanging around with people like that. But I still acted the same way. Because that's what I was hanging out with like the whole time. And it was bad. Didn't like it. And I started realizing like, yo, this is not cool. And I still have those bad habits. Like, I still do them. I'm not going to say what, but do those. And the people I had around me at that time were very toxic, very bad people. And the situation I was in was also kind of bad. And then comes my freshman year of high school. That's when they just started letting everybody come back to school. And I went in there with the same mindset I had in middle school. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, like that's how it was. Like I went in there thinking like, oh yeah. I did not know anybody that I knew from my middle school and from like my past. Like it was completely different. It's just completely different. But I still acted my way, and I realized only a few people stuck by me. in the beginning because they actually saw that I was actually a good person. It's just I didn't show it. Like the way I spoke to people, the way I did this and that to people, the way I just acted. Not a lot of people wanted to be around that. But after a while of hanging around with these people, my friends that I have now, I've kind of changed to who I am. Now, don't get me wrong, like, I'm not fully influenced by them. I'm still who I am. I still learn how to do stuff. I don't do everything that they do. I don't like everything that they like. It's just, I was influenced to do different things and to stop acting like how I was acting. And that's who I got now. And these people are completely different. My friends, they're completely different than the people I used to hang out with. And I'm glad. I am so glad I found these people. And then I was just thinking, and I was just like confused because like now that I'm actually like thinking about it, like it's actually crazy on how your environment and the people you hang out with like change you. Because growing up, I never really had like a stable place to stay. You know, I was always bouncing around houses, couch hopping with my mom. Never had a stable place. Yeah, we had my grandparents and my abuela, but we would never stay. We will always couch hop, and then we'll get a place for a while, and then we'll get kicked out, evicted, and then we'll find somewhere else to stay. And that's kind of my mindset. Like I was always changed. I never was like, I just never had a stable like area. So when I was growing up, I had never had a stable personality. I never had a stable lifestyle. Now comes recently, past 4 or 5 years. I'm 17, by the way. Past 4 or 5 years, I've had to learn how to do things and act normal. Nobody acts normal. Everybody's who they are. But I had to learn how to do things and kind of be stable. Like, for the first time ever, I had my own room. Like I never had that. I always shared a room with my brothers or with a shit ton of strangers. Like, that's how it was. And now I have a stable house. Now I don't have to worry about every day, like, oh, am I going out? Like, are we gonna move out again? Like, oh, whatever. No, I have a stable place to stay at, and it's great. And now, who I am today, this is who I'm going to be for the rest of my life. Yeah, I'll meet people along the way that will influence a little bit, but now I'm me. You know what I mean? I found who I am, and I'm confident in who I am. Yeah, I still know people from who I used to hang out with back in the day. But do I let them change me? No, I don't. I don't let anybody change me. I let it naturally do it. Now, if somebody's forcing me to change, I don't mess with that. But if it flows and it's natural, it'll be good for you. So, with that, that's day 2 of Edlo Yaps. I'll see y'all tomorrow.